Welcome to part 5 of this series devoted to finding the very best Mr. Olympia version of this man, Nasser El Sonbaty. And this tournament is almost finished. This is the second half of the semi-final matches, 1996 versus 1997. Arguably two of the best years, for sure. This is as close as they come. I mean, come on. To say one is better than the other, I mean, it's ignorant almost. Those arms appear to be a little bit more swollen in 97. But to accuse that on Synthel, I mean, is it not Synthel in 96 as well? Oil here, oil there, oil everywhere. I am leaning slightly towards 97. The legs look a little bit better. I don't know. Could be the camera angle. But we have to lean one way, and 97 gets the Duke. Let's have a look at the front lat spreads. And yet again, with a very tough decision. There's many different factors involved with this one here. I don't think we'll ever really find out the true better Nasser El Sonbaty as far as this pose is concerned. He's hitting the pose way different. Look at his abs. You notice how much different his abdominal looks. He's crouching down, trying to look more muscular. But in 97, the silhouette is far greater and his lat region is filled out. Far greater. But when you have a close look, the conditioning goes to 96 in my opinion. What a tough decision. Now, normally, if it's this close, I go for the better silhouette, the more filled out lat region. So I hate to do this to poor 96, but here's two in a row. But I mean, my soul. Definite argument to say 96 won two in a row. What a close contest. And it is another tough one here in the side chest. It appears that 97's legs are twice as large. But when you look at the upper bodies, 96's upper body looks, again, twice as large. I think the camera angle is wreaking havoc on this competition. But it is plain for me to see here that the upper body is much harder and grainier in 96. Look at the separation in those delts. Looks very soft and a definite layer of water underneath of that skin in 97. It looks like 1996 will be fetching his first point in this competition. 2-1 for 97. This is a good one. Let's go to the next pose. And finally, we dig into some back comparisons. And I don't think there's going to be one single pose in this that's going to be a straight ahead victory for either year. Now, in my opinion, there's just only one choice for this pose, 1996. Those lats are far better. They reach out way farther. The traps are twice as big. He looks a little bit harder and grainier too. And when you look at the hamstrings, it's all she wrote. It's not even close. But of course, it is the rear double bicep pose. And if you do place a lot of emphasis on those biceps themselves, then I'm afraid 97 would have to be the better year. But of course, on my score sheets, 96 gets the Duke, and it is all tied up. Let's go to the rear lat spreads. And I believe the camera angle is once again going to create some controversy in my choice. I am going to lean towards 96. I think besides the camera angle and the different lighting, I think the lower lat insertions a little bit more prominent, and without a doubt in anybody's mind here, the hamstring development much drier, much harder and grainier. And look at the traps. I mean, it's hard to tell from the camera angle, but those big mountains of traps. Wow. So it is a very tight competition, but 96 leads by 1 point. And here we have the side triceps. Of course, the camera angle is wreaking some havoc. But I mean, you can't camera angle your way into those obliques. The conditioning, it's definitely apparent now. The conditioning is far better in 1996. The legs might be a little bit larger in 97. I will agree to that. But I mean, come on, the conditioning, and look at the side tricep itself. It's mountainous in 96. So we do have a couple more poses left, and they are both most musculars. So if 97 fetches a victory in both of these, then there will be controversy. And when one looks at the pectoral region, then 97 is without a doubt the superior Nasser El Sonbaty. But of course, when you look at the delts and you look at the arms, 96 is your man without any doubt. But of course, at the end of the day, there might be a whole lot of people who have a different score sheet than me, so I'm going to show one more comparison. And if your score sheet resembles mine and 96 is leading, then this is a great way to end this. 96 is really finishing strong here, showing his dominance. Look at the arms, look at the delts. I'm sure 1997 has a huge fan base, but the truth is right here in front of us. How can you argue with this? Look at the delts. Much better, harder and grainier. So, in my opinion, 1996 advances on to the final match. And so it is written, 1995 versus 1996, Nasser El Sonbaty's for the final match in this entire tournament. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.